What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Look at this little random unlicensed rip we got in store. Stopped at Target and Walmart, and both were just sucked dry and just wanted a little something random to rip. And so I thought, you know what, I've never opened either of these products. Obviously the 24 Prizm been out for, I don't know when, that probably last fall or something. I don't know how long that's been out. And then this is the newer Donruss that's recently been released. Got a couple buddies that do like this product and have ripped a good bit of it, and pulled some good numbered cards. I did, of course, have a quick love affair with the Select last spring when that first came out, but just haven't been, to be honest, have not been a fan of what I've seen of this. But I figured, why not? And then just to offset it, let's get two more of the, both Panini products, one the Prizm, one the Donruss. So just gonna rip through 4 of these, see what's up, see if we can have some fun and get lucky. So I'm gonna just do a blaster at a time. I will try to go quickly through it, so I'm gonna set the rest of these off to the side here and get into some Donruss first. Again, I know nothing. I have watched videos, so I know what some of the pulls are, but I am gonna just go into this completely blind as far as opening them. 15 cards per pack and 6 packs. So we get 1 autograph or memorabilia per blaster box, so I guess that's cool. I'm guessing mostly it's just gonna be a relic. So we got 6 kind of thick packs in here. 25 baseball Donruss. Let's see what we can find. Thank you guys for joining me. If you wouldn't mind, hit that like button. Also, quick housekeeping. I can't forget our, I'll put a little picture of the flyer up here on the screen, but our first inaugural break will be next Friday, the 25th. So we have plenty of spots still available. So if anybody is interested, the details, will be in that flyer. Go ahead and pause it. But it's 25 hobby, Bowman hobby, 25 Topps Chrome hobby, which will be brand new. That will be released on Wednesday before our Friday break. Also doing a 2024 Heritage High Number hobby box, 5 Bowman Blaster boxes, and then also one of the Topps All-Star boxes that have been recently released that have all of a sudden become a real hot commodity and really hard to find. So anyway, give me a holler, give me a message, let me know if you're interested in participating, and we will get you on the list. So let's get into some Donruss. Here we go. There's a Jackson Churio. Gonna go a little bit slower. Never seen these. We got a James Wood. Some kind of a foil back there. Again, I don't know. I didn't even look to see what's guaranteed per pack, but we'll just find out as we go. There's Man Ram. So again, full of current and former greats. And it's Jake Peavy. So Juan Marichal. There's Prime Time. And we got a foil. We got a rated prospect, Charlie Condon. Yeah, that can't be horrible. I don't see any kind of number on the front. So this was probably just a base. Oh, there's like rockets. Kind of where I see the rockets in the foil there. But Charlie Condon can't be a bad one to get. Let me quick look at the box here. Blackster exclusive silver and gold die cuts, so not a die cuts, and then Whammy retail exclusive for the ultra rare Whammy insert. Ooh, that would be cool. All right, there's the dock, and that's the optic version. So I think they put 1 of these in each pack of the optic, kind of the higher end. And then we got Arwan Namala. He's a good one. That's a rated prospect on. Something, also an optic version, but it's a kind of a real black and blue type foil. Pretty sweet. Connor Griffin, love this kid on the bomb squad. got Braylon Daughtry, or yeah, Doughty, and then Cam Caminiti. Very high draft pick for the Braves. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve up Charlie, and sleeve up this Optic Nimala on the rated prospect. Pretty sweet card. I'm gonna put that one in a top loader. Put Charlie in a top loader. Let's get some stuff on the stand here. I don't know, we're probably just putting base cards up there, but who gives a shit? Alright, so now we are familiar a little bit with the pack, so we'll kind of roll through a little bit quicker as we go. Pack number 2, blaster number 1. Of course, Donruss, last time I opened it, was one of the 4 main cards. I mean, it was kind of Topps, Donruss, Fleer, and then Upper Deck when it came, but a licensed product at that time. There's Rhett Lauder on the rated rookie. Of course, rated rookie's been around since Donruss first put out the cards, which I kind of talked about in my, I got a little red foil back there, in my Leaf football video. I talked about the kind of the history of when, I think it was 85 when Leaf started releasing cards under the Donruss label. That was about a year or two before I really started getting a lot. So I had getting a lot of cards. So I think 88, end of 87, 88, Donruss was my first kind of purchase packs. Okay, we got a red here. Hey, it's a twin. It's not a red, it's a blue. Maybe it's just a Brooks Lee. Not numbered. We also got a Ricky. Jake Arrieta. Then we got some kind of a, this is probably the Kobe Mayo. It's like a goldish orange. And it is not numbered that I can see. It's probably on here, but I don't see it. No. And we got the Marvels, Colt Keith. And then Eldritch and Franklin Arias on the rated prospect cards. Alright, so this Brooks Lee, not sure what it is. Y'all that rip into this, let me know. A little dinged up. Actually quite dinged up. And then we got this Kobe Mayo. All I know is we're looking for the whammy. The opposite of no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. So this Doc Gooden, sorry I'm kind of missing this, Doc Gooden was the Optic. So let me set those separately here. And the rest of the base. Alright. Pack number 3 of 6. There's Ozzy, yep. Mike Piazza. Michael Young. Jim Thome, Brooks Lee again on this regular card, Buster, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero, Mike Schmidt, there's the man, Griffey with the Reds, we got Andrew Jones, so this is another one of those rocket foils, kind of like we had the Condon in. Chase Young on the rated rookie, and the man Jim Leland on the blue and blackish foil. I should have pictured him with one of his SIGs on there, I think. Leland, an all-timer. We got Braylon Payne on the Unleashed. I think this is just another insert set. Dylan Head and Roman Anthony are rated prospects. So I'm just going to set those like that. just a couple weeks away from the Topps Chrome. I'm getting pumped. Anytime you have a product arriving 2 days before your break makes you a little nervous, but I think we should be alright because most of my experience with pre-orders has been on your doorstep day of. So there's a JC on the rated rookie, Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, Big Hurt. So lots of Hall of Famers. Connor Norby, Buster Posey on the red and blue foil, and then Hagen Smith on the rated prospect with also the exact same parallel, the red and blue. Ian Kinsler on the optic chrome. Also PJ Morlando on the optic rated prospect. So this is kind of, well, it's like the Nimala but not a parallel, so it's a pretty good one. Christian Moore, Angels, stud up in the bigs now. And there's Carson Williams, shortstop prospect for the Rays. Alright, I'm gonna throw PJ Chrome sleeve here. So, kind of a fun rip. You get a lot of different foily parallels, I guess. I don't know anything about them yet, but I would say, I don't know, this orange one seems to be the most rare so far. And then the Unleashed, I don't know how short printed or whatever the word is, those are. Alright, here we go. Minnesota Twins, Zebby Matthews. Minnesota Twin, Tony O, Hall of Famer. Will the Thrill, Kobe Mayo, Johnny Bench, A-Rod. There's a Skeens. Will Wagner, Billy Wagner's kid. There's the Iron Horse, Garrick. A rated prospect, Ben Hess on the Rocket foil. We got Austin Wells on the chrome optic, or maybe it's just the optic card. They're probably all chrome. Oh no, we got another one of those. Christian Moore though, another one of the gold, kind of like we had the Kobe Mayo. That's a sweet one, rated prospect. I'll take it. Elite Series. First I've seen of this. It's got damage on there. Dumb. Number 10. Elite Series, Sebastian Walcott. Stud. Prospects are Dalton Rushing, up in the bigs, and Brock Wilken. Alright, let's sleeve up this Elite Series. First one we've seen of it. A little damaged on the bottom there, and then we got the Christian Moore orangish gold. So no numbered cards yet. Still in search. Last pack of the first blaster. Shit, 13 minutes already. Jake Bloss, Terry Francona, Colt Keith, Iriarte on the rated rookie, Leland, Carlos Beltran, Pedro, Robin Ventura, and then we got Tony Perez on the blue and red. Edgar on the optic. Carlos Beltran on the black and blue, I think that is. Bubba Chandler on the Jersey Kings. Oh, that's a fatty. Shoot. It's got a ding on the corner. That's a sweet one. See any numbering. Thought maybe it would, but we got a little napkin patch there. I'm guessing that's just a enclosed authentic memorabilia. Is not from any specific game or event. So I don't know if that probably just player worn, not game worn. But number one prospect of the minors for the Pirates, and actually top 10 overall. Bubba Chandler. It'd be nice to see him make his debut yet this summer. I need to get a fatty. All right. So that's our one relic, I guess. Adam Wainwright, milestone, 200 wins. Brody Breck. And then there's Condon on the regular rated prospect. All right, so we made it through the first blaster of Donruss. Thanks for stumbling through with me, but wanted to take a peek, take a little bit of it in. And now we'll move on to another product I have not opened, the Panini Prizm baseball. I've seen these on the shelves since I kind of started last spring. Dylan Cruz everywhere. These are, let's take a peek at the specs here. We got 5 cards per pack, so just 30 cards in this one, in the entire blaster. We've got 4 blaster exclusive blue ice prisms. Look for blaster exclusive red, blue, and green pulsar prisms, and look for the ultra rare color blast. Okay, so that's like the football, like our Mahomes. The gem to 10. All right, guys, let's get into these. See what kind of the randoms we can pull. So these will be similar to our Select World. There's Shoeless Joe, now eligible for the Hall. Fergie Jenkins. Got a blue Ellie. Look at how sharp that card is. It's like a broken ice. That's a sharp card. 24, not rookie on there. Also not numbered, but there's Jace Young and Ted Simmons. All right, we'll take a shiny Ellie. I guess the blue that you get, you probably get 4 of those. All right, Johan. There's a James Wood rookie card, Fireworks. Got a green, Barry Larkin. Look at that, James Wood, sharp card. Barry Larkin, green. Brandon Sprout and Austin Wells. Alright, put a little James Wood, Fireworks on the sleeve. Next pack. Second round of each. I'll just open them all and give you guys the fast forward. Pee Wee Reese, Gino Gruber. We got another one of our blue ice. Brandon Sprout again. Not the one we wanted. Andrew Jones and Kendall George. Roman Anthony, another blue. We got Chase Davis on the Prismatic. Ty Floyd on the blue. Drew Hackenberg and Pee Wee Reese again. It's prismatic, so guessing maybe 1 per blaster. Joe Mauer, Twins legend. Colt Keith on the Prizm, I guess, silver refractor and blue. Cade Horton. Japap and Andrew Painter. Last pack of the first blaster. Jordan Lawler, we got a little red coming up. Prismatic again, Namala. Brock Wilken on the Hype. Ooh, that's a numbered one. Sip and tell me about Brock Wilken. 249 out of 399. right, we got a numbered card. And there's Churio rookie card. We'll take that. And there's Brock Wilken. So yeah, no, okay, he's still just is this some guy that's been in the league that I don't know about? Probably, maybe he is. All right, numbered card on the stage. Ooh, I lost my light. That seems okay. All right. Let's get into second Donruss blaster. Excuse me 1 sec, I'm gonna get that light back on. Sorry about that. All right, I'm just gonna go one at a time, but I'll go quick. A-Rod, Skeens, Will Wagner, Lou Gehrig, Jake Bloss, Harry Francona, Cole Keith, Uriarte, Leland again. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that baby. Griffey in the Jets Rockets foil. Billy Martin on the optic. Mike Mussina on the parallel. There. Then we got Marvels, Paul Skeens, cool color match. Sharp card. Braylon Payne rated prospect. And Chase DeLauder. Alright, like the Skeens. Love the Griff. Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, Big Hurt, Salsina's correlation already, Zebby, Tonio, yep. There's Chipper on the blue and red, Sammy on the optic, Owen Hall on the rated prospect, Bomb Squad, Carlos Beltran. Cunningham and Sasaki on the rated prospects. Owen Hall. Tony Perez, Junior Caminero, Mike Schmidt. There's Griff, Randy, Albert, Spencer Getty, Ripken, just a JC. We got DeVries on the Rocket Foil, Bert Campanera on the Optic, and then we got Catfish Hunter on the Optic Chrome. Prizm, something. There's Sheffield on the Milestones. 509 career homers. Drew Gilbert and Jared Thomas on the rated prospects. I don't know, it feels like these packs are like almost too full and it's causing these dingy corners. I haven't obviously opened very many of it, but I've seen a few bad corners. There's Bagwell, Yachty, Ricky, Michael Young, Brooks Lee, Jim Tomei. There's Cliff Lee on the blue and red. Mike Mussina on the optic. And Ryan Braun on the purple. Oh, there's our other relic. Josuar Gonzalez. A lot about him. On the relic napkin. Spencer Jones on the Elite Series. And then we got Offerall and Jet Williams again on the rated prospects. Alright. I'm just going to set him there. We'll set him there. 2 packs left. Let me know what you guys think. Is this stuff not icky because of the unlicensed stuff? You know, they're not the prettiest for me. The pictures, you know, without the logos take away a bunch. But when I got into that select, the card was so great. I looked past it. These, not so pretty. But they're also, you know, they're also a cheaper route too. There's Mike Schmidt on the Rocket foil. Ryan Braun again. Mike Mussina again. We've got a lot of the same guys in the parallels. There's Tommy White on the Unleashed. Starlin Caba and James Tibbs on the rated prospects. Last Donruss pack. I'll get this under a half hour, hopefully. Prizms will go quick. Bobby Miller, Mariano, Reggie, Rocket, Churio and Wood again, Manny. So that's kind of how we started. Edgar Martinez, again, like I said, parallels of the same guys. Luis Baez on the rated prospect, blue and red. Kumar Rocker on the rated rookie optic. Noah Schultz, I believe #1 left-handed arm in the minors. Him or White, that's on the chrome optic rated prospect. What's this? Boston Bateman, oh yeah. And George Lombard Jr. rated prospect, there's a nice one. All right, and last Prizm blaster will get you guys out of here. Thanks for hanging with me, checking out the new product, the old new product. I just thought it'd be fun to do something off the wall, and it has been, you know. It's fun seeing something for the first time. You never know what kind of nuke will jump in your face that you know nothing about. Got a few packs to find out. There's Torrey Hunter. Lazaro Montes, and then we got the red rookie card on Heston Kierstead. That's numbered to 399. Grant Taylor and Marcelo Mayer. Got a blue Louis Tiant. Tommy Lasorda and Aiden Miller. Big Cat, top tier, Brock Porter. Blue is Big Mac, Mark McGuire, Evan Carter, and Colton Ledbetter. 3 to go. Prizm go quick. Don Sutton. We got Prizm Andrew Painter. Got blue Caden Grice, Brooks Robinson, and Sammy Stafura. Max Anderson, Rhett Lauder. Green is Chase Davis, Mason Wynn, and Grady Sizemore. Last pack. Jake Giloff, Kemp Alderman, JD Gonzalez in the blue, Caden Grice again, and Kyle Manzardo on the rookie card. Alright, that's going to do us. Put this in the sleeve. And this one could go in the top loader. Quick run over the hits here, nothing crazy. Make you jump out of your seat, but so we got Prizm. Those are all Donruss. This one I should have put in the top order, just because I like my James. Firework, I think it's the only fireworks we saw. Maybe it's a little bit short printed or something. Okay, and then we got Donruss. I like this Prizm too. So we got the Ellie on the blue cracked ice. James Wood on the fireworks. And we got the Hype on Brock Wilken. That one was numbered to $3.99. Heston Kierstead on the red refractor to $3.99 on the rookie card. Then we got the Donruss hits. We got Charlie on the rated prospect with the rocket foil. Griffey with the rocket foil. Namala on the rated prospect on the black and blue, I guess, border. And then we got Bubba Chandler on the, we did get 2 relics. The other one was a kind of nobody had heard of, Joshua Gonzalez, but we got a Bubba Chandler. Not numbered, but a relic nonetheless. Sharp card. Okay guys, well thanks so much for stopping by. Like I mentioned, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell for me. Have a great blessed rest of the day. Be sure to get out there, do something kind for somebody else, and we'll see you all on the next video. Peace.